Okay, in this video we're going to look at step 3 in the beginner's guide to music releases. So step 3 in the 5-step process, remember we've got planning phase, we've got preparation phase number 2 or step 2, step 1 planning, step 2 preparation, and step 3 is implementation. Step 3, there we are. Okay, so implementation is the 1 week to 2 weeks before the release. Okay, so this is where you start implementing everything. So 1 to 2 weeks before the release. So implementation, this step is where you release your artwork banners with the date. Okay, so if you've got a Facebook banner, you're going to put that up there with new track, the name of the track being released with this date. You're going to release your other images to social media. You're going to spread them out over the 1 to 2 weeks. So you want to, maybe do one every 2 days or 3 days, or depending on how much time you've got. Maybe you just have one image. You're just going to release that. You just choose when you're going to release that, do that. And then you're going to start sharing your pre-save, right? You've got the pre-save link now. So every day it doesn't have to take a lot of time. It could take 5-10 minutes. You could just WhatsApp just a little story with the pre-save and saying you're really excited about this release. And I know it feels like you're spamming people, but you've got to understand that people want to know about your release. They want to know before it gets released. Okay, so if that means you have to not spam them, you're just letting them know. You just got to get that spam thing out of your head, that when you're sending multiple messages to multiple people, that it's not spamming. These are people that really want to know about your release. The worst thing that can happen is your friends, your family, whoever it is, okay, maybe they're your fans, especially your friends and your family who want to support you, they find out about your release on the day of the release. That is the worst thing that can happen, because if I've got a friend who's a musician, okay, who's a friend of mine, and on the day of the release I find out that they're doing a release, I'm going to be in some way quite disappointed and quite, sort of like, wow, I really didn't know you were going to release that track. You mean you've been planning this release for like 4, 5, 6 weeks and you haven't told me? That's the sort of reaction you're going to get. So, one, you want to be able to create a vibe, create an energy behind the release, get people thinking about it. The more people thinking about it creates this vibe in the air, and it gets the excitement going. And it also helps people go on the journey with you to release the music. People want to, especially your friends and your family, they want to support you. So you want to give them as much opportunity as possible. You're going to say, please click on my pre-save and add it to your Spotify, okay, number 1. And then 2, you're going to ask them to share it. Please, can you just share it, put it on your Facebook page, share it with a group, share it on wherever. And you want to contact people, a direct message by WhatsApp. You've got to get over the whole being shy thing. I promise you, Isla Schafer is not shy. She probably doesn't have to do that anymore, but she's not shy about promoting her music. She believes in her music, she believes in herself, and she wants to share it with as many people as possible. If you believe in your music, you believe in yourself, okay, you believe this music can have an impact on people and people will love the track, then it's your duty to share it with as many people as possible. And even if they think that you're spamming them, it does not matter. It really doesn't matter. They might think that, and 5 minutes later, something else is going to be happening. They'll be distracted by something else. So you want to share your music as much as you can. You have to believe in your music more than anybody else believes in your music. If you don't believe in your music, and belief in your music means you're sharing it everywhere, everybody knows about it. Everybody knows that the release is coming. They all know, and they're almost like, oh my God, he's telling me again. Yes, that's what you want, because you want to be stuck in their brains. People are getting so much adverts and all sorts of things going on in reality now, in this modern world. You have to get it into people's brains that you're doing the release. Otherwise, people will not know and they will forget about it. And, you just definitely don't want that, okay? So you're going to share it You're going to send it on your emails. You're going to do a second email even. You're going to share it with as many people as possible. Okay? I don't know how much more I can emphasize that. Yeah, so if you, personally, if my advice as a coach is if you have issues with sharing your music, okay, that is a telltale sign that you don't believe in yourself. And then what I suggest is you do my 21-day manifestation challenge, okay, because we're going to root out those beliefs and give you a sense of confidence like you've never had before. And if you're already confident, do the challenge anyway, because you're going to be even more confident, okay? So 21-day challenge is www.21daymanifestation2023.com. I think that's the website, but you can find it on all my stuff anyway. So yeah, that's all about the implementation. Very simple implementation. There's not much to do besides sharing your pre-save, speaking to everybody you meet. When you go to Tesco's and you go up to the checkout, you can tell the person at the checkout, hey, I'm releasing a track. You should definitely check it out. You're walking down the road, dog walker walks past you. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm great. I'm releasing a track. It's coming out now. You should come. You should pre-save it. You want to tell everybody at the top as much as possible. Okay.